Hello, so I couldn't be bothered speaking for this bit, but just the absolutely that was absolutely disgusting. That tray was absolutely filthy and disgusting to buggery. Ugh, I wouldn't want to eat off that. That's disgusting. The reason why I haven't been speaking the first two clips is because I have had a sore throat and stuff, but I had to test and I tested negative, so that's good.
Just a little
That's why I wasn't talking for the first scene or so.
Just a little notice for my father. If you're noticing what that smell is, it's not bad drains, that's just come out on my backside. I just laid an F-bomb. So anyways, yeah, look at that lovely amazing views, guys. These are amazing.
You're this. Okay, so in behind us in a blue van is on his phone. What an idiot. I'm gonna see what that registration was. Guys, just 12:03 guys right now, and we are in York Railway Museum. Yes, we've been waiting for this for a while now, guys, and yeah, 13000. Look at that. Good old steam railway. They've changed the maquette pattern since we last been here. And let's see what's next on the agenda. And we are going to It is. There we go. There's the King's Cross to Edinburgh train. Guys. On the next train is in 4 minutes going to London King's X, aka London King's Cross. Let's go and make our way down the platform. There's a Grand Central 180 there, just pulling in. And this reminds me of that video where it goes, you'll be going nowhere because it's a clap. It's 180 Adelaide. So in the next clip the blue pullman comes in. I was only gonna try and spot this class 180 111, but no, the blue pullman pulled in, and I went over to the other platform to see the blue pullman after this Grand Central 18111.
Was it? Oh, whoa! I was not expecting the blue pullman. Yo, blue pullman coming in. Yo, I was not expecting the blue pullman. There's the blue pullman coming in. See if we can turn off. Yo, blue pullman, guys. Midland Pullman there. One 18111. Guys, look at this. This is what it looks like in the Pullman.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, off I step this HST. Thanks. Yeah, I got to have a little look at the interior of the Pullman, guys. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share. Okay, now we'll just wait.
I wasn't supposed to go that far, but thank goodness some people let me know, so so I didn't get into trouble. Thank you to whoever those people are.
The tone. One, 2, 7 there. Whoa. Looks like the Pullman's about to just depart, guys. Yo, look at it. It's the engine's kick-starting up now. Yep, here it is. She's revving. She's revving. She's revving. Maybe not. Maybe so. Don't know whether the Pullman's going or not. It goes. In fact, oh no. There goes the Pullman. Yeah. Right.
Tonight.
Welcome on board, guys. We are just on the cruise boat. sightseeing shuttle boat.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome aboard the River King for this 45-minute cruise on the River Ouse. As we've started to make way legally, I'm obliged to go through some safety information. And as you would expect, we carry more than sufficient flotation equipment for everybody on board, mostly found up here on the top deck. In towards the front of the wheelhouse, or towards the front of the other deck by the wheelhouse, you'll see there's a stack of orange life rafts. And you'll see there's a large white plastic canister as well towards the front. This carries an inflatable life raft. And life rings you'll see are hanging off the railings of the open areas. We've positioned all of these devices so that they can be launched manually with ease. In terms of firefighting equipment, fire extinguishers are scattered throughout the boat. And also downstairs behind the bar we carry a first aid kit. We never like to use it though, so do take care as you move around the boat.
Okay guys.
And as you do move around, you'll see there's a few windows downstairs clearly marked as emergency exits. But in the highly unlikely event of any emergency, do remain calm and follow any instruction given to you by the crew as we guide you towards your nearest and safest exit. Any questions concerning safety? Or any questions at all to do with our cruises, please contact the crew, we'll be happy to help. Before you board the boat, of course, we sanitise the boat down. You'll also find hand sanitiser stations dotted around the boat downstairs. Use those as many times as you'd like. And as you do move around, make sure there's a bit of space between yourselves and others. As we sail up and down today, I'll certainly do my best to point out a bit of what we can see. I'll start off the commentary in a few minutes. I'll just give you a few moments peace and quiet to help you get used to the rhythm of the boat. And I'll be speaking to you again soon. Thank you.
I don't know what you guys can see at the moment, but I'm just going to. There we go. Now I can. Sorry guys if my hand keeps getting in the camera. I'm going to leave my lid off so I can drink my drink whilst I'm doing this vlog. We have been on the move for just 4 minutes now. gonna move slightly, guys, so I can get a better view, guys. Now, look at this, guys.
Well, as I mentioned, whilst we're dodging for bridges, we'll point out a bit of what we can see. Now, speaking of dodging bridges, ahead of us is the lowest bridge over the river. So if we can squeeze underneath this one, the rest of them should be no problem at all. The bridge itself is Scarborough Rail Bridge. It carries the rail line linking York with sunny Scarborough. Indeed, Scarborough was the first seaside resort to be connected up to the inland by rail. The bridge officially opened in 1845. As well as being a rail bridge, it's also a footbridge. Quite an unusual combination nowadays. Health and safety people tend to keep moving trains and pedestrians well away from each other now. The footpath, though, leads directly into the train station of York. The station's to the left of the bridge, so if you need to get to the station later and you get a little bit lost, just look out for this bridge. Once you've walked over it, it's straight into the station there, you won't miss it. The bridge itself, designed and engineered by the Stephenson family, are famous for Stephenson's rockets.
This is the Yorkshire Railway Bridge, guys.
Just north of York's train station, you'll find the NRM, the National Railway Museum. It's ahead and to the left, not very visible I'm afraid this time of year with the trees in leaf. We can just about see the roof of one of the main halls. It's the largest museum of its type in the world, and like all national museums, it's completely free to enter. No admission charge at all. So well worth popping in. Amongst the thousands of regular exhibits on display there, you could expect to see the world's fastest recorded steam engine, the Mallard, as well as Queen Victoria's travelling coaches, and one of the few bullet trains to be found outside of Japan. This is just a handful, though, of all the exhibits on display.
That is the city of York.
It's free to enter, so certainly if you're staying in York for a couple of days, and if the weather changes, it's well worth bearing in mind. They don't call it York's biggest umbrella for nothing. It's shaping up to be quite a busy day on the river, traffic-wise, as you can see. Not just local boats, people visit York by boats from all over the country. This river we use is connected up to the inland waterway networks. It's possible to sail from the centre of York to the centre of London without venturing out into the open sea, just by following all the rivers and canals heading southwards behind us. We're shouting it as far as London today. York to London by boat will take about 3 weeks. Our plan today is to get beyond these rowers ahead of us. We'll get to the bend of the river in the distance, we'll find a convenient place to spin around there, and then we'll bring you back downstream. We'll sail through the city centre to the southern outskirts. How far we get south depends on how well we do for traffic, but at the end of the cruise, after we've spun around for the second time, we'll bring you back into the same landing stage we've just left.
10 minutes ago. 11 minutes ago.
Whilst we're travelling up here, over to the right, we're passing some playing fields. Looking over to the right in the distance, you'll soon see a tall, dark church spire appear at about 2 o'clock to the boat. And this side of the spire, there's a nice red and white brick and stone building with a central gatehouse. the main building of St. Peter's School.
Brian
St. Peter's is the third
Snelson.
oldest school in the country. Oh, sorry, in the world actually, as well as the country. Founded in the year 627.
Oi, oi, message.
It's a public school, which I suppose really means that it's fee-based. It's public, it's open to all those that can afford it. The fees at the moment are eye-watering £30,000 a year. Like a lot of the older public schools, it operates a head boy and head girl system. And apparently if the head boy winds up marrying the head girl after their stay at the school pays for a house for the two of them as a wedding present. So almost worth it then. And the head boy's got some extra privileges to make him more the eligible bachelor. If he wishes, he's allowed to graze a couple of goats on the rugby pitch. He's also allowed to grow a beard and smoke a pipe. The school's got its own rowing club, as you can see over to the right here. The most infamous former pupil of St. Peter's is somebody who went by the name of Guy Fawkes. Infamous, of course, as being one of the key members of the Gunpowder Plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament. So it does make you worry a little bit about what they're teaching them there. The Guy Fawkes, of course, born in York, born here in the year 1570. Indeed, if you pop and see York Minster, York's famous cathedral, have a look around when you get there. You'll find a pub called the Guy Fawkes Inn, which claims to be his birthplace. Well, I say it claims to be. Exactly how Guy Fawkes was born in an 18th century building is a bit of a mystery.
I will. Got very tight hold of it. There's the M1, I think.
Traffic remains clear here. We'll spin the boat around. We'll see what we can find as we sail back downstream. Before we turn round though, we'll have to let the rowers know of our intentions. We'll have to give a couple of blasts on the horn. The blasts indicates our intentions. 2 blasts mean that we're turning to port or left. If you ever hear of those, give 1 blast. This will mean it's turning to starboard or right. And 3 blasts for reverse propulsion. Just coming to a stop or even going into reverse.
Oh, we're going to crash into that.
There are more complicated sound signals for doing stuff such as overtaking and undertaking, towing, tugging and travelling through fog. Hopefully we won't need to use those today.
And I'm gonna stop recording till we get to the boat thing, you know, because we're gonna go further south then, guys. So see you guys in a bit.
Houseboat. Well, it's an Airbnb nowadays. But it used to carry cargo of sugar and cocoa beans into the city from the city's chocolate factories. The bigger boat in the middle is a recent addition to York. It's a Dutch barge. It's only arrived a few years ago. It never worked this river, or indeed this country. Like I say, it's appeared a few years ago and it hasn't moved since. Nowadays, permanently moored houseboat. And any boats travelling into the city didn't have to use this river to find a mooring. There is a second river, the River Foss. Pretty soon we'll be spinning the boat around to get you back to the landing. And as we turn round, you'll see the River Foss over to the left. There's some blue railings through the trees to the left. They surround the mouth of the foss. We're turning round just beyond it. The land directly to the left here, sandwiched between the rivers, is the reason why there's a city here in the first place. The first recorded settlement here was a Roman one, a Roman legionary fortress. They chose to build here because the land between the rivers was very easily defended with flowing water on either side. So between the rivers, they established the fortress town Iberacum. And Iberacum did well for itself. Established in the year 71, it grew rapidly, and this became the northernmost city of the entire Roman Empire. And as far as I can tell from the history books, Roman York is the only place outside of Italy where more than one Roman emperor died and another was crowned. There's been a permanent settlement here ever since. It's fair to say York's history is well over 1900 years now. But we're standing around to get you back to the landings. The landing stage is just through the bridge ahead of us, so once we're through we'll prepare to pull in. I'd just like to take this moment whilst I can to say a very big thank you for sailing with us. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your time here in York. When we get to the landing stage, there'll be a slight bump or two as we rest against the landing. So if you could remain seated for me whilst we get the boat tied up. We'll let you know when it's safe to leave your seats and when you can leave the boat. Just hold back until then. Thank you.
Oi, message.
What? More gangster. Guys, just in time as well because I've just had a 15% battery left warning. That was just as I started recording as well. And as we go through here, there's our Time Wells coach. Let's see these people wave back. Yay! Yeah, there's that Time Wells is our coach. Our Time Wells coach, guys. That's pretty much it now. I've shown you guys. That's pretty much it now. I've shown you guys most of the tour now. So, and my phone's about to run out of charge. So, I'm going to end the video now. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And please like, subscribe, and share. This has been an amazing day today. Peace out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.